Hello everybody, thank you for joining me. Heather Jenkinson was concerned because her 5-year-old daughter Eva didn't know how Santa was going to get into the house. In previous years, living in a flat, they'd had to have a secret key which they put outside the front door on Christmas Eve, and all was well. But this year, when Heather went to look for the key, she couldn't find it. The solution has been to create her own fireplace so that Santa can come down the chimney and emerge out of this fireplace, which she's made out of all sorts of bits and pieces, to convince Eva, who apparently is quite happy with the solution, that that's how Santa will get into the flat. We wait and see whether Santa does come in the way that they all hope, but I am sure Santa won't let them down. I was just thinking about that in relation to, on a completely different level, how God must have considered how God was going to get into human affairs. How was God going to enter into human life and get involved in the way that God obviously wanted to do? An artificial fireplace wasn't quite the answer, I'm sure. But you might have thought God would have chosen a more obvious way of doing it, accompanied God's arrival on earth with the kind of signs that nobody could miss, the kind of trumpet fanfare that would herald the arrival of God into human affairs. But no, as we know, it was a much more secretive, quiet, gentle, almost unobtrusive event that was originally only noticed by a handful of people. And it struck me that seems to be the character of God. We have a God who doesn't seem to want to have a fanfare, but to do things quietly and gently, and often secretly, and often without people noticing. That there's something about our God that wants to be hidden, that wants not to be in your face, but something that has to be searched for. There seems to be this secretive nature that lies behind God's choice. Of course, it's the result of the way God chose to come to be with us, is that we have a human being who speaks to us of God in a way that is quite remarkable. But it's a reminder, this particular way of being born, that our God quite likes to be in the background, working away at things, and perhaps finds a way into our human life that's unobtrusive and without any fuss.